to make strangers comfortable without being weird. We've all been there. You're walking down the street, minding your own business, when you accidentally make eye contact with a stranger. In that split second, you have two choices. Smile like a normal person, or panic and immediately look away like you've just been caught committing a crime. If you pick the second option, congratulations! You now look incredibly suspicious. Making people feel comfortable is an underrated life skill. You don't want to be the person who gives off, "I might sell organs on the dark web" energy. But you also don't want to try too hard, because nothing says I'm completely normal like announcing it out loud to a stranger. So how do you find the balance between approachable and please don't call security? How do you exist in public without looking like you just learned how? Let's break it down. Step 1. The friendly but not overly enthusiastic smile. Smiling is a great way to put people at ease. However, there are levels to this. Too little smile, you look bored or possibly dead inside. Too much smile, you now look like a mannequin who has somehow gained sentience. The right amount of smile, a quick, casual upturn of the lips that says, "Hey, I acknowledge your existence, but I will not follow you home." A good rule of thumb is, if your smile makes someone instinctively grip their purse tighter, dial it down. Extra tip. If you ever feel like your smile might be creeping into too much territory, add a slow, subtle nod to break it up. Just don't overdo it. Nobody wants to be aggressively nodded at like they've just unlocked an achievement in a video game. Step 2. The eye contact balance, or how not to stare into someone's soul. Eye contact is powerful. Too little, and you seem shifty. Too much, and you look like you're trying to hypnotize them into giving you their PIN number. Aim for quick, natural eye contact. If you accidentally lock eyes for longer, it happens, break it up by blinking or looking slightly away. Staring contests are only fun if both parties agree to participate, which they probably didn't. What not to do? The panic look away. This screams guilty, like you just realized they're a detective and you do have something to hide. The slow glance down. Congratulations! You've now given them the distinct impression that you were sizing them up. The wide-eyed, blinkless stare. No explanation needed. Just don't. And whatever you do, do not follow up with a long accidental stare with a slow nod. That's how horror movies start. Step 3. Stop hovering like a Victorian ghost. Personal space is a big deal. If you're in a line, a crowd, or an elevator, respect the sacred bubble that surrounds each human being. Standing too close, the person might suddenly remember they need to be anywhere else. Lingering awkwardly? Now you've turned a casual social interaction into an unspoken hostage situation. Not sure if you're too close? If you can hear them breathe, or they shift their weight like they're considering a getaway sprint, take half a step back. A great way to test your spatial awareness is to imagine you're carrying an invisible hula hoop around your waist. If you're inside someone else's hula hoop, back up before they start looking for an exit. Step 4. The art of small talk, or how to speak without making it weird. Small talk is an essential tool for making strangers comfortable, but only if used correctly. The goal is light, casual conversation, not an unsolicited TED Talk on your deepest fears. Good small talk. Crazy weather today, right? How's your day going? I love your dog, what's their name? Bad small talk. Ever think about how we're just tiny specks on a floating rock in space? What's your biggest regret in life? If you were being hunted, do you think you'd survive? Another key tip, match their energy. If they're giving short, polite responses, don't double down and start oversharing. You don't want to be the person who turns "nice shoes" into a 20-minute saga about your childhood trauma. Step 5. Know when to exit the interaction like a normal person. Ending a conversation smoothly is just as important as starting one. If you don't time it right, you risk doing one of two things: leaving too abruptly, which makes it seem like you just remembered you left the stove on, or lingering way too long, which turns a pleasant chat into a mild hostage situation. A good exit line is casual, but clear. "All right, I won't keep you. Have a great day." Or, "Good talking to you. See you around." Then leave immediately. Do not, under any circumstances, say goodbye and then continue standing there like you're buffering in real life. Final thoughts. How not to be the reason someone switches aisles at the grocery store. At the end of the day, making strangers comfortable is about reading the room, smile just enough, make eye contact just right, respect personal space, keep small talk light, and know when to exit. Most importantly, act like a human, not a malfunctioning robot trying to blend in. If you ever feel unsure, just ask yourself, would I be weirded out if someone did this to me? If the answer is yes, adjust accordingly. And if all else fails, Just look at your phone and pretend you're texting someone. Works every time.